Hi, my name is Irene and today I'm going to talk about the things you have to know before visiting Boracay. Well, Boracay might seem a little bit obvious. It's a small island, there is a famous white beach, palm trees, sea. What else you need to be aware of? Yet, there are some things you'd better be informed about to make your trip as smooth as it can be. So, let's get into it. And first thing first, getting to Boracay is not easy. Right after you landed in Caticlan airport, and that is the closest one to Boracay, you have to change 3 kinds of transport, making stops at every point and paying the fees. So expect a tricycle ride to the ferry terminal, then a ferry ride to Boracay, and again the tricycle ride to your hotel. Yet on the positive side, the whole journey costs just about 600 peso, which is approximately $10. And if you don't want to go through all of this transport, just book a transfer at Caticlan airport. They will pick you up at the airport exit and deliver you straight to the hotel door for $20. And if you want more details about how to get to Boracay, I have a link for you, which I will leave in the description below. It will take you to our travel website called tripees.com, where we've already made a bunch of articles about Boracay, including the one about the way to get here. Speaking about the fees, there are some that you have to pay before entering Boracay. The first one is called environmental fee, and it costs about 300 Philippine peso, which is approximately $6. And the second one is a terminal fee. It is twice less and costs about 150 peso, which is about $3. Of course, it's not that much, but I was so exhausted from the sun, the humidity, the long lines, together with a little bit of chaos inside the room. So be ready for that. The third thing to know is that valid hotel booking confirmation is a must for Boracay. You are not allowed to enter the island without booking a hotel. That's the rule, that's strict, and they really check it at the ferry terminal. So you'd better have one even for a night. Moving on to the next one. You probably know that Boracay is famous for its paradise-like white beach, with its white sand, turquoise and crystal clear waters, and palm trees fringing the shore. And together with the white beach, people often mention the stations, Station 1, Station 2, or Station 3. What are these stations?
So this is a map of the island of Boracay, and we're here. Okay, so here is Station 1, Station 3, Station 2, and Station 3. So from airport you arrived to Caticlan port by ferry.
Well, it's just the names of the different parts of the white beach, and they still linger from the times when tourists were dropped off at the different parts of the white beach, not in one port. There is no any physical border between the stations, of course, and it's more about the overall vibes of the different parts of the beach. Okay, and this one is crucial for you to know to avoid disappointment. One of the most surprising things about the white beach, besides its perfection, is that there are no chairs, no umbrellas, no changing rooms, no vendors, and even no restrooms whatsoever. The answer to your possible confusion is simple. All of these things lead to pollution of the beach. And Boracay has already had its dark moments in 2018 when the whole island was closed due to heavy pollution for a massive cleaning and renovation after the constant flow of the tourists. And since reopening, the government introduced some strict rules which we have to obey for the sake of the nature. So the thing is that only people are allowed on the white beach, together with their own towels. Are there any other beaches in Boracay except the white beach? Yeah, and I do recommend you to visit them. First, it's Bulabog Beach, a perfect place for kitesurfing and windsurfing. Not that suitable for swimming because of the strong waves and algae, yet it's a fun place for people watching. And the second beach that is worth visiting is Puka Beach, located on the north part of Boracay. A beautiful area with wild ocean waves and sand consisting of corals and shells. And one of the last things to know about Boracay is that it's quite cheap. For example, the hotels will cost you from $20 to $60 and the resort starts from $100 a night. And if you want to spend an evening watching the sunset and enjoying some good food with the views of the ocean, well, $10 for a meal at a beach bar is the norm. And by the way, my advice for that kind of evening is the Sunnyside Cafe in Station 1 or Station 2. Check it out. And don't forget to bring cash, that's essential. Credit cards are mostly useless in the island. Well, that's it. I hope your trip to Boracay will be as good as it can be and you'll fall in love with the island just as I did. You'll find more information about Boracay on our travel website, tripis.com, or through the links to the articles which I'll post below in the description. So, see ya!